Yo, what it is? What's happening? You already know what time it is. Valley Fever, y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is the Valley Fever podcast. I'm your host, Dion James, your favorite R&B singer, your mama's, your aunties, your grandma's, her cousin. You know what I'm saying? The lady that lived down the street, two houses down from her too. All they favorite. That's me. That's who I am. Dion James. You know what I'm saying? James. But I have to my left, yo, right, you know what I'm saying? I can't forget the sponsor real quick behind the camera, you know what I'm saying? He be cracking jokes too, y'all just can't hear it. And he be really trying to mess me up, but you know what I'm saying? We really sponsored by ShotByHPTV. We would be nothing without them. But again, to my left, yo, right, uh, the special guest for this evening, you know what I'm saying? I have two, you know what I'm saying, black business owners, you know what I'm saying? Two black fathers, you know what I'm saying? I have two men that's doing what they're supposed to do in this society, in this world, putting in, you know what I'm saying, they work, putting in their time. First one up, I got my dog, Jason Govan, y'all. Govan. He just talked to me about this, y'all. Govan.
Just told
He
you, bro.
just told me, bro.
I even spelt it for
But
you.
we did, bro. But then you said when other people in your fam kind of say it like that too, I kind of gave myself like the pass, like, well, if you mess up, kind of.
You should.
Nah, oh, I shouldn't have gave myself that pass. Oh, okay, for sure. I
You
did
know.
anyway. Go ahead, bro. My bad. Tell the people who you are, man. Talk to them.
Yeah,
Introduce
yeah. So
yourself,
I
man.
am Jason Govan. That's Govan. Govan.
Go, Bob.
Yeah, yeah. Born and raised right here in Phoenix, Arizona. It ain't too many like me for a lot of reasons. But first, because I'm born in Phoenix, Arizona. You know what I mean? Weather the storm. I can handle the heat. I don't need to get out the kitchen. That's what it is.
I can dig it. I can dig it. And to his left, my brother, my big brother. You know what I'm saying? My step brother. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Big dog, LT Green, man. Talk to him, man.
Yo,
Introduce
yo,
yourself.
what it
Holla at
do?
the
What it
people,
do?
man.
What it
Talk to
do?
him.
What's
Talk to him,
good, man?
man. You got the time. Talk to
Oh
him.
shit,
Introduce yourself,
man.
man. Tell him
Man,
about
what we
yourself.
talking about, man? What we talking about?
Talk to him,
Nah,
man.
nah. What's good? You know, LT Green here. I run my little joint, T Green Music. You know, doing my rentals, doing my music, doing pretty much a little bit of everything. You know, servicing organs. Let's get it. You know, what's the business? Where the money at?
Where the money at? We come to get to the cream, to the yams. You know what I'm saying? That's what we about. That's what we about. So we
Yeah,
gonna we
man.
gonna start this first segment off. We gonna jump this off real quick. You know what I'm saying? Real, real fast and in a hurry. Y'all talk to me about, you know what I'm saying, specifically. You know what I'm saying? Tap into them businesses. What y'all got going? Like how can people, you know what I'm saying, support you? How can they tap in? Like maybe they using somebody that they don't really like to do certain services. You know what I'm saying? How can they tap in with you? I know a lot of people looking for black business, a lot of people looking for minority business. You know what I'm saying? So tap in. Talk to me.
Shoot. For me, man, I'm pretty much just running on the music scene right now. I'm doing a run with Phoenix Theater, so
Say word.
I'm doing a play with them, Lady Day, Billie Holiday. So that's kind of like what I'm doing right now. But outside of that, I service organs. I do rentals for audio, sound, and different things like that. You know, I do corporate events, weddings, and stuff like that, bar mitzvahs, whatever.
Oh,
You know what I mean? So, you know, I work pretty fluid within the music scene. So it's like for me, I'm doing pretty well. But then on the flip side of that, got some other event stuff going on. So
okay.
just typical work, man. Just
Straight
trying to
up.
be a successful musician.
Straight
You
up.
know,
I can dig it.
leave my mark on the street. You know,
Oh
that's
God.
how it is. Coming from Georgia, South Georgia, just hustling,
See, that's what I'm
trying to do
saying.
what
You
it
gotta tell
is.
them about this. See, from
You
South
know,
Georgia,
most
y'all
people,
came
most
from
people
the
they take the handouts. Nah,
facts. We're
it
not
ain't like
doing
that where
that.
we
We
come
working on
from.
our own. You know what I
Yeah, so
mean?
it's like you learn, you gain the knowledge, and then you go on from there and start doing your thing.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's pretty much the move.
So
T Green
basically,
Music,
y'all, T
socials, and all
Green
that.
Music. You know what I'm saying? It's all the socials. T Green Music. If you
Yeah,
need any type of music services, lessons. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I just passed it. I just talked to them about a client. Somebody hit me up about lessons for their daughter, but they want to do the real stuff. See, I play drums. I'm a musician, but you know what I'm saying, to certain people, I just play. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of those certain people. I just play, y'all. I don't know how to read, so if you got kids, you know what I'm saying, that want to learn the right, proper way, not just feel the music, but feel it and know what they doing, holla at my dog, you know what I'm saying? You musicians that's
All got
already out
wrong,
there, you know
man.
what I'm saying? If y'all need equipment rentals, if y'all need, you know what I'm saying, fixing, if y'all need repairs, you know what I mean? All that, we do that. Holla at T Green Music. Contact, we got all that for you. Big J, talk to me, man. What you got, man? Tap into the people. Let them know how they can support your business, man.
Well, my business is really about me supporting you.
Oh
You know what I
God.
mean? Go serve. It's kind of a derivative of the last name plus what we put on this earth to do.
Mm.
Well, in the church scene, they say you saved to serve. So I'm serving. Go serve.
Yeah, that's it.
But what I do is pretty much I've been in the transformation business all my life. So I help you get from this point to that point, cosmetically, physically,
Yeah.
whatever the case may be. So in short terms, fancy way of saying I'm a home remodeler.
Yes, sir.
I do kitchens, bathrooms, floors, whatever you want to do. You want to turn your house into a studio? That's what I can do.
Move
You know
that
what I mean?
bus, you feel me?
Yeah, I
Move
mean,
that bus, you feel me? Move that bus. We got one right here, y'all. In the city.
man,
What's up? Y'all
let's do
got
that.
one. Keep
And
going. Talk to me.
but the reason I started is this. I worked for a lot of companies. God blessed me with this gift to be able to talk to folks and help them find solutions for whatever they got going on. And I made a lot of people a lot of money, and they didn't show any appreciation. And on top of that, it was restrictions. I couldn't get tatted. I couldn't be who I wanted to be, wear my rings. You know what I mean? And I decided I wanted to decide how I represent me.
Straight up.
So I ventured out on my own. And if people don't like who I am, they're not meant for me.
Okay.
I'm not meant for them.
No
I'm
good.
okay with that because I don't want everybody, and everybody shouldn't want me.
No
That's
good. See, I like the identity in that. You feel what I'm saying? I was pushing that, you know what I'm saying, at the last episode, but real life, people need you to be you. You know what I'm saying? They looking for that identity in you because that identity may tap so in you know what I'm saying, uh connect with they individuality and y'all can make something shake. You know what I'm saying? You can help them, inspire them and make their dream actually become a reality. You know what I'm saying? People be thinking that, you know, having their dream home is like not reachable. You know what I'm saying? It's not capable. But here you are making that happen for people. If you want, you know what I'm saying, the medieval like castle like kitchen, you want the pitchforks and stuff like that with the fireplace and the open joint, you know what I'm saying? We got that for you. With the guillotine in the back, we got that.
Wouldn't be my first choice.
I mean,
For
but
sure.
he got the
That's what
equipment.
you want.
He got the
what
stuff.
you
You know
get.
what I'm saying? If you want the Pee Wee's Playhouse set up where all your stuff kind of talking with eyes and stuff like that, he got that too. You know what I'm saying? For my Pee Wee's Playhouse fans, you know what I'm saying? No, real life though, he'll really change your life, man. He'll really change. I've seen this work. First of all, I've seen his work, y'all. I've seen his work. This lady, she had a chicken coop in the back. She didn't know what to do with it. She called Jason. She said, "Jason, I got this chicken coop. I gotta get it out. I don't know what to do. I can't have it." He goes in, sees the mess from the chicken coop. He's like, "I got you." Turns her whole chicken coop, y'all. Chicken coop into a mini bowling alley, y'all. And guess what it's called? Chicken bowl.
This cat.
Chicken bowl. Why you gotta say it's cap, bro? Why you gotta say it's cap, bro?
A bowling alley goes on all things until like,
Out of a chicken coop.
That's a one-lane bowling alley.
Outside,
One machine.
Hey, bro, it's one lady.
I'm
She only
amazing.
need-
Just
she only
I
need-
am quite amazing, but I ain't that amazing.
Nah, hey, he turning chicken coops into bowling alleys. He turning, you know what I'm saying? He'll turn your bathroom into a studio. You know what I'm
You can
saying?
shower and sing at the same time.
Oh,
You can
God.
record yourself while you singing in the shower.
And guess what? The flush won't come through the mic. The flush won't come through the mic.
shower head mic.
yeah.
On God. There was a movie. It was like Shower Buddy. We got Shower DJ. It's
Wow.
coming through. We got the mixtapes out. We got all that. Why you in there? Because you know you do your best singing when you in the shower for real. For real. I know I do. I be in there crushing. Y'all get, you know what I'm saying, B plus Dion. In the shower? Oh my God. I should be signed by now. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. But that's what's up, y'all. Really, it's community. It's really what it's all about. That's what this show is really all about, community. You know what I'm saying? Whether it may be highlighting what we got going on in the community, but it's also letting people know that there's people around you that can help you. You know what I'm saying? Further your experience in life. You know what I'm saying? Further your experience in business. You know what I'm saying? And do all that. And they can look like you. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to, you don't have to check those commercials out. Call on Tyrone. You know what I'm saying? And in these brothers Tyrones, Jason, LT, those are the Tyrones that y'all call. One more time, y'all. Name your businesses for them to shout out and for them to call when they need y'all services. Jason, when somebody needs their room turned into a spaceship, who do they call?
Go serve. GOSERVE. Go serve.
Go serve. LT, when somebody needs to learn how to play Three Blind Mice, The Flight of the Bumblebee, and Mary Had a Little Lamb, all with the left hand, who do they call? Talk to them.
Well, it would be both hands. First of all, we can't do no half.
Fix me.
But nah, you know, T Green Music. That's kind of like, you know, that's what it is for me. You know, listening this all of that stuff, services.
We got
We
it
got it.
all.
We got you.
We got it
Teach you
all.
how to do it the right way.
We got it all. And don't trip and think that just because the business is music and the business is, you know what I'm saying, getting your house and your space right, fixed and everything else like that, don't think that they don't got no gems for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Don't think that they ain't been through nothing being in this city, you know what I'm saying? Hell, how long you been here?
I think like 12 years.
12 years. Jay been here his whole life, you know what I'm saying?
We ain't gonna talk about how many years that is.
You know what I'm saying? 21 years of life. You know what I'm saying? Plus a little hot sauce. You know what I mean? Just a little bit of tapatio, you know what I'm saying?
Why Tapatio? Because we in Arizona.
I just wanted to make this an open, free, where everybody feels okay and comfortable. So I felt like hot sauce. I've been talking about, you know what I'm saying, our people a lot. So if I put Tapatio in there, my Mexicano brothers, my Spanish brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying,
Feel tired.
they would feel like, oh, he means us, you know what I'm saying? You know, because we don't got the sponsorships yet. I want to be sponsored by La Vida Loca, you know what I'm saying, restaurants or La Vida Loca tacos or something like that. I want us to be sponsored by them and be eating the tacos on the show. That's what the plans is, you know what I'm saying?
Right now.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
When I was texting you, boy,
y'all, he was
going
texting
wild,
me about tacos, y'all. He was late because he went to say, no, I'm just gonna go in there. I'm just playing. I was about to start stirring shit up. Y'all know how I get on the Valley Fever podcast, man. Y'all seen the last episode. We'll get to going and go down the road we ain't gonna never come back from. But yo, talk to me, y'all, real quick, one time. Talk to me. Let's start with the gyms real quick before we take our first, you know what I'm saying, commercial break. One more time, brought to you by ShotByHPTV. Y'all talk to me real quick. Let me know how you've seen the city change, how you've seen the world change, what you think about, you know what I'm saying, where you see the city going right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm new to the city. Y'all know I've only been here a year and a half, you feel me? Y'all are two of the few people I know out here, you feel what I'm saying? So how do you see the status of the city right now, whether that's just, you know, business-wise, work-wise, music scene-wise, you know what I'm saying? Because Jason didn't say this, y'all, but earlier today we was talking about an artist that I was going to have on here, and he was saying, I'm a artist too, so spotlight me too. And I want y'all to know, bruh, dog right here can sing. and not just sing, and LT can sing too. That's what I'm saying. Both of them just, you know what I'm saying, they talked about the business portion, but they both left the real musical stuff that I want out.
They clear enough the mics.
Also, that,
sing something.
also y'all can give us a little, okay. We're going to wait for that. We're going to talk about that on the break and stuff like that. But Jason, you know, he got a whistle thing that he do. It's all right. I'm going to play y'all. Matter of fact, I wonder if do I got that?
You don't have it.
I think I got the
I
clip.
don't think you have it.
I think I got the clip. No, because we can.
Right.
So while y'all talking to me about what y'all think the status of the city is right now, you know what I'm saying? Where y'all think it's going? What y'all think it needs to be done? What y'all see that's kind of like rubbing you the wrong way in the scene? You know what I mean? Now let's talk about music since this is Valley Fever. You know what I'm saying? I am an artist myself. You know, we do have artists on here, so let's pertain it to music. The music scene, y'all both have been around. Y'all both have seen it change. Y'all both have seen it go ups and downs. Talk to me. Talk to me about the status of right now. Talk to me about where you see it heading. Holla at me real quick while I get this video. Both videos.
I don't know a lot about music in other cities, but I have observed from the city that I'm in.
Yeah.
And I would have to say that even with the growth and the progress that Phoenix, Arizona in specific has made, it's still sad to see how far behind we are.
Yeah.
And we're very, very behind. I like the fact that there's a camaraderie between artists in the Valley, but it's saturated with the same people, and they're at the same venues and doing the same shows and singing the same songs. And I would like to see my people get a little more exposure and do bigger things. But I am appreciative of the venues that offer a platform at this time. It has gotten better, but it's still a little rough, in my opinion. And I've been here all my life. I mean, musically, we've got a lot of work to do. As far as the city itself, I like the way it's headed.
I believe that. I believe that. I believe that. I'll weigh in on that at the end. Go ahead.
I 100% agree with that. That's for sure. You know, a lot of things have changed, especially from 2012 when I first moved here. You know, it was a lot more like artists and musicians, just different collectives. They were just more key to come together in a more of a pure way, I guess you would say.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It didn't matter if he was on like a punk scene. Like me, I play sessions for a bunch of different genres.
Right.
So I hang with a lot of different cats, from the punk scenes to the metal scenes to the heavy metal scenes. Mm-hmm. You know, I got homies that tour with metal bands, you know, get into the jazz scene, you know, the blues, the country. You know, I kind of run across all genres, and it's so different in so many different ways, you know. Now, overall, the city has changed a lot, but it's still kind of, it's got a lot of growing. Like, it's behind for sure. Like, especially coming from Georgia, you know, shout out to Georgia. That's where I'm from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was dog eat dog world. Like, if you was really working and doing your thing, you know what I'm saying, you would make it somewhere and be able to like actually play on bigger stages. But here it's a little different, you know. But it's a lot of room for growth. It's just a lot of places that's shutting down. It's a lot of places that's opening up. So it's just all about us collectively coming together and trying to like really, you know, do some things. It's just like Jason was saying, you know, we gotta take it up to the next level. You know, we gotta get some original music cracking out here. A lot of people don't understand that. Yeah, it's like, it's sad that you have to mix covers with original music just to get people to like really kind of like, I guess you'd say, just fuck with you like that. You know what I mean? And that's kind of backwards, because at the end of the day, it should be just a collective where everybody just kind of like vibe. You know what I mean? And it don't matter if it's just like something that you don't really like fuck with. It's cool. You know, everybody's subject to their own opinions.
Correct.
Even when it comes to my music and stuff like that, man, I criticize myself before I even give it a chance to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but just life. I'm just in a different headspace just overall. So it's like, shit, just put it out.
God,
you know, so it's like, that's just the way that it's got to be. But that just comes with the state. You know what I mean? The state, we just behind. Everybody want to fight over this and that and the third, and it's like, damn, you ain't even really putting in that effort for real.
It's not even ever all the way behind.
Yeah, tap in on that, Dave.
Yeah.
Well, so, I don't know, this city right here, if it ain't popping already, they not on it. We don't know how to make it pop. You know what I mean? Like, so one time I performed it before, you know what I'm saying? I used to perform. But when I would go to these venues and perform, I wanted to control how they introduced me on the stage. And there was one reason. Because, you know, the crowd would be popping, the whole scene, it'd be rocking in there, right? And as soon as they introduce you and they don't know your name, the whole room's thin out.
Yeah.
So I went to this club in Scottsdale, man, and dude was like, bro, we're going to introduce you. I said, no. He said, well, I said, this is how we're going to do it. Give me the mic before I go on and turn my mic on while the music is playing. And so he gave me the mic, and I'm sitting on the speaker, right? I'm talking about the room is rocking. And I started ad-libbing to the song was playing. And you can kind of see people looking around the room trying to figure shit out. And so he mixed my song right into it. It's like a whole little DJ mix.
Nice.
And, bro, it took about probably a minute and 15 seconds before people really realized that we ain't never heard this song before. This nigga's right here singing. What the hell? And I swear, instantly, 2 seconds before they realized who it was, they was gigging. As soon as they saw it was somebody they didn't know, everybody just sat out. It's the wackest thing in the world, bro.
What?
Mama's just whack out there. That's the wackest thing to me. But, you know, that's the way they are. I don't know why. That's how they do.
Experience that.
I did a gig, and we had already started late, not because of us, but because, you know what I'm saying, the people didn't start the party on time. And when I tell you, them folks was staring at us, not because we wasn't up there smacking, but just because, I don't know, something about being out here, like, y'all gotta struggle to tap y'all feet sometimes. And I thank God that I haven't had that. I feel like I haven't had to experience that, because I'm telling you, man, I'd have been on my first thing smoking. At least I knew it took me 12 years to get one city. I wasn't about to do another 12. I'm not about to do another 12 just to get to where I was at, you know what I'm saying, in Denver. So if people wasn't messing with the function when I got here, bro, nah. But yeah, like I don't know. I really push people doing their own music. Seen a lot of artists, I've seen a lot of people out here that are extraordinarily talented, bro. Like, can sing better than a lot of these people that are signed. And no slight to them, of course, y'all are where y'all are at for a reason. But I've seen some stuff, man, and not just here, but around the world. You know what I mean? But the biggest portion be support.
Yeah, that's it.
And then it'd be undercover jealousy for no reason. Like, for no reason. Like, for instance, like, all right, let's say Jason got a singing gig, LT on drums, right? Boom. I fuck with LT, but I don't fuck with Jason. I'm not coming. And I'm gonna tell other people not to come.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I'm gonna talk bad about whatever the function is that it is, because I don't like one of the individuals. And guess what? The reason I don't like the individuals is fucking cotton balls. Y'all don't be having no real issues out here. Like, L tell you, like, when I first moved here, I was like, bro, if niggas didn't fight, you really didn't have an issue. I was, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, if it's not no real issue, and y'all get, of course, some certain real issues you don't get a chance to bang, you know what I'm saying? Doesn't get a chance to get physical. So, of course, you have to have that issue always, you know what I mean? But most situations, if it's a real issue, you can always link up, especially us as men. What I've noticed out here, a lot of dudes be on that side whisper to the next dude about the dude that's standing in the saying, God damn, going circle with him.
I know this is your show, bro, but hold that shit down.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, people, don't knock that. A lot of niggas out here shit off.
No, I said since I've been here.
I know, but let me tell you something, bro.
Hey, my nigga got a nerve in his ass.
Man, 'cause this is the new New York, okay? This is the new New York, and everybody who want to reinvent themselves, they move to motherfucking Arizona. Excuse my language, Lord, because you know I ain't that.
No,
but these cats out here They from somewhere else, and they was poop butt niggas there, and now they want to be swole ass niggas here, and that's just what it is.
He said they was
Okay?
poop butt
niggas. That's it, and that's what you see, and that's what you don't like, and I'm glad you don't like it. But just make sure you know that's transplant. Them transplant. Them ain't Arizonians. I'm speaking for my Arizona niggas. Y'all know how I got you.
Hey yo,
Yeah,
say
for
what?
real.
Hey, straight up, nah, this guy. Hey yo,
Yeah.
Arizona, stand up. He
Yeah.
said it's y'all poop boy, y'all poop boy. He said I'm glad you don't like it. I'm glad you don't mess with it, and I'm glad you seen it. But where I'm telling you is, it's not the
It ain't
niggas
us.
here.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, every dude from Arizona is solid from now on. Y'all don't got nothing wrong
Nah,
with
I
y'all.
ain't say that either.
Because I was about to say, man, it may be the dudes may be cool, but some of y'all's females, man, I don't know. Some of that brain work been fried a little bit because some stuff ain't adding up. But yeah, basically, you know what I'm saying, what we going to get more into later on in the show, you know what I'm saying, after we take this commercial break, you know what I'm saying. We going to talk about that, man. Like, why is it so hard for us to mix and mingle and do this thing together, which is the music industry or which is life. You know what I'm saying? We don't even got to put our own personal stuff into it as far as the scene here. Like in life, why is it so hard for us to walk down the street and say hello to the people that walk past us? You know what I'm saying? Why do we get that? Why are we there versus, you know what I'm saying, back in the day where folks used to at least speak to each other? You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't there, but you know what I'm saying? These little old documentaries I've been seeing, folks look happy in the mug. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, of course, certain times in certain years, stuff was a little rough. Stuff was a struggle. But at the end of the day, people value life a little bit more is what I'm saying. Like, where the love at? Where the respect at? Where that's at? You know what I'm saying? So we're going to tap into that when we get back from this break. One more time, this is the Valley Fever Podcast. Yerp! let's get back to what we was talking about before we left the break. You know what I mean? Why y'all think we can't get right with like worldwide, not just even in the community? Why you think we can't mix? Why you think we can't, you know what I'm saying, come together like we supposed to? Like, you know what I mean? Like if you a believer, like the Bible say we should, you know what I'm saying? So holla at me, talk to me.
And it's honestly really no reason for nobody to not have no work. You know, it's a lot of work out there. You know, coming from Georgia where I was at, it was use the best players, use the ones that got to work. And if, hopefully you got transportation and all of that other stuff to supply everything else. But that was really it. It wasn't no like sponsorship or none of that shit. It was just you if you was serious about like doing it, you was the one getting the call because it showed, you know. So but just overall as a scene here in Arizona, like not being from here, you know, it's so much work. Like I work on so many different scenes and so many different clicks as you will, because that's really just all it is, you know. But it really ain't even necessary for all of that, man, because it should just be an open zone for everybody to do whatever. You know, I run across a lot of these scenes like it ain't nothing sometimes. And these cats, they like respect me, but it's, you know, it ain't even nothing like that I really view. Like let's not get it twisted. Like, you know me, you see the work and effort and some shit that I put in that nobody knows about. People be at home watching TV. I'm at the studio shed and I'm doing whatever. Like right. It's like you got to really be serious with what you're doing. Like if you really trying to like work and get the good contracts. Like I was very fortunate to get the call for this contract I'm doing now with Phoenix Theater. Yeah. You know, but it's not to say that anybody could have did this. You know, anybody could have got this call. Mm-hmm. So it's like it's a lot of work out here for everybody. But
you gotta apply yourself.
Yeah, you just gotta apply yourself. You gotta, you know, show that difference in what you have. You know, so that way you can kind of like really understand, like, yo, there's deeper shit. Like, man, I do weddings and I get paid great for those. You know, I'm able to pay my guys like in the band or women that's in the band too, like pay them decent money. Right. You know, that's literally like what it's all about. Because at the end of the day, you just want to supply the need of whatever the person needs. You know, so it's like, and you want to do that in the most professional way as possible. Shoot. just how it goes. You know, but
indeed,
so many people get that shit twisted because they feel like, oh, because I'm doing the work over here and I'm doing this on this day or that day. It's like, yo, it's cool, like, but it's at the end of the day, it's a support thing too, because some people ain't gonna support other folks. You know what I mean? It just that's where that train come in. You know, you get some people that's like, oh, it don't matter, you know, for the culture, and then you get the others that's just like, fuck that. Right. So it's like, it is what it is, you know. So I try to get out of the support as much as I can personally, but a lot of times I run into session work and shit. It's just late night or getting out of the play like.
No, but I mean, it's certain stuff like that. Like people gotta understand. Like I feel like the reason that I am gifted to have, you know what I'm saying, the following I have here is because, man, I came out here on some support. Like I said, like on that, I was trying to be everywhere. You feel me? Like whoever was playing, I'm coming, and I wasn't there to get the mic. You know what I mean? I was there to support, to really be around some like stuff. Like I just told the homie the other day, like I don't want dudes to think I come to his gigs to get the mic and sing and shit like that. They was like, nah, bro, like they know you cool, but it's like I really just be really there to support. I like seeing people shine. I like seeing people with the light on them and them doing the best of they stuff in they lane, like blasting in they avenue. You know what I'm saying? If you know me, you know that's my thing. You know what I'm saying? Blast Ave. You know what I'm saying? My band is called The Avenue for a reason because everybody in it does a whole bunch of other different things, but we all blasting in all the different avenues that we have in our lives. You feel what I'm saying? So it's the main thing I took from that, why mixing Why we can't mix and mingle is because we got to make sure we supporting one another. We're not doing that. That's what we missing. That's where we not mixing and mingling. Jay, what you think? Talk to
I mean, what's the definition of support? I guess. What are you looking for? I think that growing up out here, there wasn't a lot of black people in the valley,
me.
and so I really didn't understand what it was like to commune as a bunch of black folks because it was always seemed to be some negativity in the large crowds of black folks. Something was setting off, something was popping off. So I grew up reserved. I didn't want to be around a whole bunch of niggas. I really didn't. It took me to kind of be exposed to some different, I guess, atmospheres or situations to even appreciate being around a lot of black folks. And that's sad because I love black. But I didn't trust it. I didn't trust it. Like, anytime I was in a group of a whole bunch of niggas, something finna pop off.
No, that means
So, that's just how I grew
there's
up.
a difference between black folks and niggas. We all know that.
Yeah,
so.
that's for sure. But as far as anything else, in our culture, they said there's a gift and a curse. Well, as a culture, as a people, we're very, 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 very competitive.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a gift as long as we use it productively, and it's a curse because we typically don't even know how to handle it.
I swear.
So if I see you as a black man singing, I won't say no names. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a little story. And I looked that brother in his face. And it took me a long time to support this dude, and I support him now. But it's a brother that sings out there. I said something one day on a Facebook post. It was a critique. It was asked for. They didn't like my critique. So who's this cat? That's calm down, player. I'm not that. Calm down, right?
You asked, nigga. Did you ask first?
But it wasn't even they post. It was somebody else post. They just comment. So it took me a long time because of that to even want to support this dude. But I had to swallow me and be like, you know what? He cool. And regardless of what, me and my wife like live music, so the band definitely slapping. We're gonna go check it out. And so it became, okay, I can support. I'll support. But you don't know that even though I'm supporting you, I really don't even bump what you like.
Okay.
But
just because, and that's some of that stuff be unnecessary, guys. Here's what you have to understand.
Yeah.
The reason that we reacted the way we reacted when he said he didn't like my critique is because us as a people in this world, we done forgot what opinions are.
Yeah, it's just that.
It's
That's it. It's all.
Why does what he believe
Means
gonna
so much
move me so much
to where you
that I gotta say something to you, I gotta do some, I gotta put some negativity, I gotta put some.
you've threatened a potential relationship because
Because of what somebody requested. And here's the thing, I tell people all the time, let me know the real. Like, I appreciate the people that come to the shows and that they scream and that they yell and all that stuff like that. But some of them just be off the thrill of the ride or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I like the people that can tell me some real life compliments. And I like the ones that's like, hey, look, yo, you could have did better than that, bro. Or, all right, I don't like this, change it to this. But that was cool.
or just walk right up to him on the stage while he's doing it like that.
Like,
Where's your energy?
Where is it at, bro? Because listen, Jason is done. I've been at a gig, and I don't be knowing the facial expressions I make sometimes. That's my biggest thing, is my face. I don't be knowing what I'm doing, and my whole everything is from my face. So I'm gonna let y'all in on the secret. Ladies, listen up. I wear that on my face. I may tell you, oh, I'm good, but after I say I'm good, watch the next couple faces a nigga make. You'll either be seeing the good face or the yeah, all right, nigga. Yeah, but like if the eyebrows raise a couple times, like I don't know who niggas think, you know what I'm saying, I am over here. You know, but he's had to come up and be like, hey man, where the energy at? And I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. It's not about me. It's about y'all. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it ain't about you.
Cause that's where we all mess up too, man.
Yeah.
In the industry, we swear it's about us. Even as artists, we go out to these clubs. These people pay money, and we swear it's about us. Me. What? These folks pay to get in here, not you.
Yeah.
Yes, you're up there singing, but they pay for that.
Yeah.
And this is what you do.
You've been catered to enough.
Yeah, man.
Now do your job.
What am I complaining for? That I'm here to do what it is that I do.
Yeah.
So these folks have paid. These folks have taken their time, energy. Our job is to make them move. Our job is to make them feel. So yeah, the people behind me may be on something that we may mess up, or we may just all be on the wrong frequency at the time. It happens. But sometimes we gotta put ourselves aside in that moment and be like, we can't have too much of a in the thing because these folks is watching. I done been at gigs. I done been on drums, bro, where the guitar and the bass player was cussing each other smooth out, and we in a funk, a Prince funk, and they have. So it's just the keyboard player got 2 keys. So really, it's just me, him, and percussion playing right now. Because these niggas is arguing about, guess what? What the next song is gonna be.
Not the song we're playing right now.
So it's like, and I've seen a lot here. Like, people, we gotta learn how to, like, us as artists, we gotta learn how to talk to people, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When we dealing with something, we can't just project that onto the next man because, oh, I'm tough right now, so I'm gonna tell him to move the hell out my way. And he's just supposed to move and not respond to me if he's another man. That's what we forget about. So that since we don't got no ladies on the show today, so we're going to talk about just for the men portion. Fellas, since majority of the musicians in the world today are what? Men. We got a vast majority of that. So a lot of women, shout out to y'all. Some of y'all really killing. Really, though. Really killing. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? I be taking a couple stuff. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to talk to the men. Why do we forget that we men, y'all? Why we forget that we got to handle each other as such? Why do we forget that? Like, hold on, brother. I understand this is your gig, gang. But who was you talking?
Yeah.
I understand this is your establishment, sir. But who was you talking to? I understand. You know what I'm saying? That we may be close to each other in line. Let's take it outside the music world. Let's take it into life. You know what I'm saying? I understand, sir, that you may make 8 million times more than what you think I make, sir. But what makes you think from here to Czechoslovakia that you can talk to me a certain way? Like, any kind of way? Like, oh, okay. Oh, because you just gonna talk to me the way you feel. You gonna tell me to move out your way instead of excuse me.
No. I know you heard the expression, don't let the clothes wear you, wear the clothes. Don't let the money make you, make the money. You know, all that shit, right? So some people don't have any relevance in life without their position.
I'm
a man first.
That's good.
And then I have a position.
That's good.
I am not my position. I am Jason. And I do many things. People don't know how to be who they don't know how to just be confident in who they are.
They don't know who they are.
Yeah, you gotta know. If you don't know, then you have to hide behind what you do or what you have, or it's your show, or I'm paying the bill. Yeah, nigga, don't pay for mine.
Listen to me.
Not if you're gonna put restrictions. You told me I could have it. Let me have it.
For real.
How you so because you paying me all of a sudden you can move with a certain
or tell me at the jump.
Okay.
So for example, I'm gonna take you brothers to go get something to eat.
Right.
I got 2 options.
Right.
After I say I got you. Right, y'all, come on, y'all, let's go eat. I got you. I got 2 options. Leave it at I got you, or in the beginning, $20.
Oh God!
I'm not gonna wait until you go to peak or something.
You be like,
to be like, hey man, what you doing?
You like,
wait.
hey, no, nigga, you don't need to order all that. What you doing, nigga? You hungry? You ain't ate before?
No,
now you trying to.
No,
now you gonna get slapped.
Yeah.
And fuck your meal. Excuse my language.
Because again, sir, you said what? You got me.
Yeah.
So either key, like, bro, I'm glad you said.
Come on.
Yeah, go. I swear to God. No, like real life, y'all. Like we be forgetting that, yo. Like how you expect somebody to move a certain way unless you tell them. Like I was just in the car today with my sis, and she was like, "Oh, should I turn here?" I said, "Nah, go straight." And she was like, "Okay." And then she was about to ask, like, why? And then she was like, "No, let me shut up." I said, "Nah, hold on. I'm not that kind of person. I like to tell people why I'm telling you to do something because again, who the hell am I to just be following my like just be following my instructions. So it's like at the end of the day, guys, like we gotta we got we gotta figure it out. Like, L, bro, I know you've been in situations like, cause the problem is, y'all. Before I moved here, like, let me tell you something. Like this my real life, like brother and stuff. Like we got years on this, right? So he used to tell me about times where he's like, bro, you see me? I said, yeah. He's like, now, bro, I'm not saying that you a soft dude or nothing else like that. He's like, I don't move like no bully. I said, yeah. He's like, but bro, why do people think that I won't knock their head off their shoulder? And I was like, you know what, bro? That's a good question. That's a good question in life. Like, I have a Mike Tyson T-shirt that say, everybody got a plan until you get hit in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Because why do we move as if, oh, I can just talk to Jason like that? He a businessman. We in a business environment. He not gonna slap me for yelling at him.
No. Hold on. LT,
No. I'ma just talk to LT like that.
No.
We in a business environment. They not gonna do nothing. What?
We still control. Hold on, bro. We control our environment. LT controls his environment.
Yeah.
So I can tell you, the minute that you let somebody get away with it, it goes left. It's done.
Minute.
It's over.
The minute.
So most of us, and I speak for myself, I had to figure it out because I didn't know how to speak on what I didn't like without coming across too aggressive immediately.
Correct.
Like, almost like, what the fuck you just said?
I don't know how to talk to you.
I had to learn how to be like, that's not really what we're doing today. But I can appreciate your efforts.
Right.
How about we do something different because I'm not him?
Right.
So once they figured
this
that
ain't
out,
that.
now it's no longer they don't think I'll knock their head off. Now they don't really know what I'll do because the reason that they don't know that you'll knock their head off, there's a good reason for that. That means you're doing your job.
Yeah.
That means you living life as a man, and that is some thug that's walking around knocking niggas' heads off.
Just trying to go.
That's why they don't think that.
But the reason I say that, guys, the reason I say he was saying, it's not about necessarily being that guy that knocks everybody's head off. But what I be saying is, virtually, not even virtually, personally, being an eyewitness to some of this disrespect that I've seen. You said what?
Hey, come here, cuz.
Yeah, like, bro, like, who is you talking to? Like, bro, like, but I've seen some stuff that's like secondhand, complete madness. Like madness, Jay. You know, like some stuff you see, you be like, oh, whoa, no, that couldn't have been me.
I speak of. I can't. It ain't even about it can't be me. Especially if it's somebody that I know. I gotta say something. I'll be like, bro, what is we doing? That's what you're gonna do. If it was you, Dion, and I know that by saying something, I already know you're a firecracker. So I know that you might be quiet because you just don't want to set it off. But I can't be quiet. I have to let it be known that that's disrespectful.
But
bro.
what I'm saying
Whoever
is,
disrespect you will know it.
usually when that, because I'm all for that. That's what you're supposed to
I'm
do.
not tough, though. I'm just saying.
But what I'm saying is,
no, that's still real. That's
yeah, like
respectful.
when you what I was getting at with L was like when you have to explain to somebody that I'm choosing not to do this to you. I'm choosing not to be what you were asking me to be right now. You know that scene in 40-Year-Old Virgin? Y'all seen that movie? He's like, you want a nigga here now. Like, he was asking for it. Dude was being calm. Dude was being cool. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Hart kept poking at the dude. Poking at him. He was like, oh yeah? You want a nigga here now. What's up? Yeah. Now he started talking to him crazy because sometimes it's like,
that's what you got.
Certain people, like, and I'm not saying all those times, like need that, but unfortunately, I know in the way that today has changed, some people are pushing that envelope a little bit too far. They pushing it way too far, gang. So it's like, unfortunately, we have to. Yeah, we may be able to say it in a better way. Like, hey, man, I don't really want to have to get like that with you. So I'm gonna need this conversation to change a little bit, because where I think it's going is a place you don't want it to go. But sometimes, when we mad, it don't come out like that. Like, that sounded real good, didn't it? But nah, it don't come out like that sometimes for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't come out like that, because sometimes certain things that people say, certain moves that people make, like for instance, not paying you for y'all services and then lying to you, giving you the runaround like you don't know what's going on. Some of those disrespects have to turn into a but you wouldn't be in my face talking like this. Most confrontations happen nowadays, y'all, over these phones. We don't meet no more. We don't have face to face, and I'm not. And everybody be like, "Oh, Dion, you always tripping, you always violent, you always talking about fighting." No, listen to me,
Meeting
y'all.
doesn't mean fighting.
Meeting doesn't have to mean that. But what I'm saying is, y'all have to understand. I grew up around nothing but people older than me. You feel what I'm saying? So I started to handle things the way that they handled it. They was like, "Oh, well, we're not gonna do this phone call stuff. Come holler at me." So, and then the conversation usually changes. You know what I'm saying? Not because somebody is. Not because somebody is.
No, there's a reason. So this it's strategic, D. They tell you come holler at me. The old heads say that come holler at me, and because it keeps the conversation honest. Because far from somebody, your emotions can get away from you.
Yes, sir.
If you're in front of a person, you knew good and damn well there's a cause and reaction.
Correct.
So if I do get too far out of bounds, you might pop me.
Correct.
So I'm not really trying to be popped.
Correct.
So let me keep it together.
Correct.
I told a cat one time got loose. I said, you know my address.
No, right.
When you're ready to talk, then you can come over here. Because we're not going to do this. But that's neither here nor there. Niggas ain't on that. And you already know that. It ain't about it being 2023 and texting and social media. It's been that for a long time.
But that's what I'm saying, though. Why, like, L, talk to me. Why can't we get back to that? Why can't we get back to, as men, not going around talking around each other when we have issues, when we have things to say to the next man? Why can't we go to each other, talk like, holla at me, bro? Like, help me understand. I'm confused, bro, because this is not happening.
I wish I had like some kind of mathematical equation or something that we could all just put on paper and do, but it's more difficult than that. Shit. Motherfuckers just make shit hard, and it ain't really even gotta be that. It's just at the end of the day, we just all gotta respect each other on each level, where it may be. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's a choice to be on the level that you want to be on. If it's literally all about daring to be different. Like the name of the game is the same. Everybody doing the same shit.
Hey,
So
hold on, Duck. Hey, give me the cab. Hey, yo, hold on. My dog said, dare to be different. I want to let y'all know, every last one of us let that little lion dude down, bro. Down. Dare to be different. We different, but that whole, we let him down. So kids, please don't let the lion dude down. Please dare to be different. Don't do drugs. Don't smoke. Don't do, bro, tell me not. Hey, really, we had t-shirts, rallies, pep rallies, all that stuff. And we still do what we wanted to do. But for real, though, you have to dare to be different. Dare to be different, bro. Dare to not, stir no weird stuff up when it don't have to be weird.
Yeah, man.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just had two people sit down and talk because it was something small that could have gotten bigger. Nah, I don't do that. Let's talk. Boom. Oh, bro, it wasn't like that. Yeah, I know. And this is why I did that, because it could have turned into something big, and we don't need that. It's dumb. It's little, man. We in the community, gang. Hey, let's talk about Arizona music community. Everybody think it's so big. It's not. It's not. Small. It's small.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's why I said it's so small, because we wouldn't know that there's people playing out here because nobody's coming.
Yeah.
Nobody's coming out because we not making it, you know what I'm saying, attractive for people to go. You know what I'm saying?
marketing sucks.
The
Yeah,
marketing
yeah.
is
And
terrible,
it's
guys.
crazy
Like,
because a lot of that start from the club. Like the club, they want to always try to like put it on you. Oh, I'm gonna need you to sell this many, and it's like I get where they coming from with like matching them, meeting them. You know what I'm saying? They make the pay good for everybody. It's just down the middle, but still, like you still got to put some footwork in that shit just as much as us drawing the crowd.
absolutely.
You know what I mean? It's like it's not just a single sided street. It's 50-50 shit. We both doing business.
It gotta be 50-50
You know what I
because
mean?
at the end of the day, you want me to bring these people in here, right? So I need you to help me by helping with the marketing and helping me push the word out and do all that stuff like that. First of all, it's supposed to be talking about putting the word out. October 4th, you feel me? From 8:30 to 11:30, you know what I'm saying? Your boy, the one, the only, you know what I'm saying? Deion James in the Avenue, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be at Shars, you know what I'm saying? My very first solo show out here. We're gonna let y'all know what we talking about. So I need everybody to pull up in the building. We gonna make sure that we put um the flyer up. We got a QR code so you can get the tickets, you know what I'm saying? It's $15 only, you know what I'm saying? One night only, y'all. Y'all done heard me do a lot of shows, y'all done seen me do a lot of things with a lot of other people. It's just me. It's just me and it's ladies' night. It's WCW, it's Wednesday. So, you know what I mean? I don't know what the theme is as of yet, but I will. I will.
Yes, sir.
I will. And when I know, y'all gonna know.
Oh,
And so that's what you're supposed to pull up in when I know. You know
oh,
what I'm saying? But I need you. I need you. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, tell your homegirls, homegirl, the dude that she seen at the brunch, the dude she seen at the club that night, the dude, you know what I'm saying, whose song that played on the playlist on past the radio station. I need he gonna be singing that Shards. He was cool. The vibe was dope. The band's gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying? The Avenue. This the first time y'all gonna be hearing them boys. You feel me? I got my own band too. I do a little something, something. I be playing like I really don't be doing this music thing, but I really do. I really do. So holla at me October 4th. You know what I'm saying? 10-4. We going down. We going down. You know what I'm saying? This is. You know what I'm saying? We going down. We going down. Deion James Avenue, Charge Live. You feel what I'm saying? Um, yeah. Um, one last thing I want to say. Want to ask you boys. Um, now that we done talked about what the issue is, what the problem is, you know what I'm saying? Tell us how to fix it.
oh.
Y'all OGs in the field now. Not OGs as in, oh, y'all means y'all done put y'all time in. So y'all know the game right now. Y'all know what it takes to get to where you need to be. And y'all, you know what I'm saying?
It's all about like really giving a fuck about what you're trying to do. It's a lot of niggas talk about, oh yeah, I do this, I do that. But then when they get the major opportunities, you know, they fold in that shit. And then they be wanting to sit there and they want to be mad because now all of a sudden they done got wind and now you doing it. And it's like, dude, I'm trying to do the same shit as you. Like, that's not my fault that I was able to do it. You know, I'm serious about this, but we got to support one another, and that's where that come from, duh.
Like really, because what we giving the people isn't not worth top dollar. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's diamond. It's you know what I'm saying? Platinum worth activity. You know what I'm saying? Shows work. So, like for instance, I had somebody tell me, "Oh, Dion, I didn't even know you had original music." I said, "What?" I said, "Listen, it would be like what? I don't just listen. I'm an artist myself. It is illegal for me to sell tickets, and I got music out, and me to not sing it, but sing all somebody else's stuff and call myself an artist. I'm not saying illegal as in on the books, but I'm saying like you know what I'm saying.
You should feel shame.
You like come on now. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that's where I'm about to get to. Like, I understand if you in a cover band, guess what you got to do? Cover music. So we not talking about that. I'm saying if you're an artist and you find yourself on any platform where you can express yourself the way you are, and it's not you with a band, you with somebody else, you with something else, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
You need to be doing your thing, you feel me? So yeah, it's like most times people don't even let you get a chance to give them something for free. You're not even inquiring.
that's true.
You just come into the gig and seeing. You don't know nothing about me. How could you have seen me a year and not known I had any original music out? In a year, I put 4 songs out.
Ain't paying no attention.
So,
Like on God, like I've been there. Like I've I've been to these spots out here. You know what I'm saying? Where I've seen people try to like hate on the next one, but then I'm like, nigga, don't hate on that person and then say, oh, but you getting up to sing? Yeah, oh, my dog getting up. Nah, bro, don't my dog me. Nigga, you was just,
Gaslight.
you was just on some shit, Pat.
Gaslight.
Yeah, you was just,
I'll play it.
you was just, you know what I'm saying? Oh, God.
You gonna see what I do.
You was just on some, like, nah, bro, like, cause, like, I realized, like I just was saying, somebody was like, oh, they took your song. I said, bro, that's not my song, nigga. Luther Vandross wrote that song. Never Too Much is not my song. Do I sing the hell out of it? Yeah, but it's not mine. It don't belong to me. It don't. So everybody that hears me sing it, if there's 100 singers in the audience when they hear me sing it, if they want to add it to their set list afterwards, guess what? It's what? Okay, it's not my song. And again, I'm not like they're not like, and when this is what I like, they're not me. So what I mean by that is you have an effect on people that somebody else doesn't have. Somebody else has an effect on people that you don't have. That's the beauty of the difference. You know what I'm saying? So we just have to understand that. Like, we wouldn't be in competition with each other if we realized that we all supposed to have a certain lane that we drive in. All to the same destination, really. We not getting to the destination because we stopping ourselves.
Yeah.
We stopping other people. We got gatekeepers and shit that have the keys to doors and shit, and people refusing to open them just because they like, well, I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? Who, you had to get there and somebody gave you the keys eventually. You know what I'm saying? So, so what you mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we just got to get out of each other's way. You know what I'm saying? We got to wake up and pay attention. Real. You know what I'm saying? What's that song? If you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. Oh gosh, that's just correct. Nah, dead serious though. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all get right. So that's gonna be all she wrote for the Valley Fever podcast tonight. I want to thank my 2 special guests. You know what I'm saying? My nigga, one more time, Jason Govan. You know what I'm saying? I said it right at the end. I fucked it up at the top. But my nigga LT Green. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tap in with their businesses, y'all. We gonna put them across the screens and stuff like that when they talked about them earlier. But y'all tap in, you feel what I'm saying? And y'all make sure that y'all take something from what y'all heard tonight. You know what I'm saying? Be a good human. You know what I'm saying? Be a good human. Tap in with your local business. You know what I'm saying, man? Local business women. They got something for you. You know what I mean? And yeah, support somebody this week. Support somebody next week. There's something going on every week in the city. Hold up. How dare you spend hundreds of dollars on these tickets for these strangers? You can spend pennies still on the people that's with you every week that you got to see that you could be the key to their success. You know what I'm saying? So support somebody this week. You know what I mean? And one more time, sponsored by ShotByHPTV. This is the Valley Fever Podcast. My name is Dion James. You know what I'm saying? This is what we call the Rizap. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you do this week, you know what I'm saying? Make somebody feel something good. You know what I mean? So